Zoom people, can you hear me? Give me a yes in the chat box. Hello, hello, hello. Is it, am I audible? Okay, thank you. So let's start. We will, so students, what is left now in AFM is this chapter is going on currency options and swaps, and one more chapter, international financial management. Now, apart from that, there are three theory chapters: security analysis, startup finance, and securitization. Okay. Out of that, startup finance is a chapter which is as simple as the first one. You remember we had discussed nothing basic financing of startups. So I personally feel after the last experience is I will give you my written notes on startup finance. Question answer compilation also I'll give it to you. You all go through it once. If you have any doubts, please ask. Regarding securitization, please listen. Securitization, theory notes I will definitely give, but I will explain to you what securitization is all about. There you need explanation. Everyone clear? Na? That explanation I will give it to you. Like for example, when you read financial policy chapter, that in that the explanation was required only for sustainable growth rate question, if you remember. Apart from that, the reading part which all were doing, do you realize that I also realized that okay, we did not do that because you know it is self-explanatory, just simple words, speaks a lot but means nothing, that kind of thing. And regarding security analysis, that is the third. Students, did you watch my two videos? Azun nahi? How many of you have seen it? Okay, both videos saw. Okay, so one was exponential moving averages formula, you understood, and second is efficient market hypothesis runs test. The mu and sigma formulas don't go beyond logic because it is anyways crazy logic formula you took, but the meaning of why we are applying, you understood now, that the number of runs should be on an average within a range and all that, you understood now, weak test and all the weak form. Now one more question is there. So security analysis, these two questions are there in the module, practical. Apart from that, theory is there, theory is okay, but the practical questions which I wanted to explain, there are these two. Hello. And then in January 21 paper, they put one more question from security analysis. It was not there in the module and they just put it. In the module, a little bit theory was there, but some was not there. But they put 8 mark question, that too question number 1A. Nobody knew what to do in COVID time, huh? So Jan 21, very very difficult. So that question also I have recorded and I have put on YouTube only. So there are only three questions. So two done, one more. I'll tell you what is the name. Check now only. It is just type auto correlation test. Just type auto correlation test. तीसरा भेज दिया. Acha, on group I think all three links have been already shared. Okay. So students see that also. Now please know you will have maximum 2 or 3 lectures of mine now. So if you ever have any doubt, please finish the viewing before my lectures get over. Otherwise when you will meet me, I don't know. You're understanding, no? So those who are having doubts, please write it and keep, and we will sit and solve after the lecture, because anyways I guess it will be little bit of a private only. Anyone personally individually need any help, otherwise we will not waste time of the classroom for it. Okay, all right. And so auto correlation test, watch it before tomorrow. Tomorrow again my lecture is there. Before tomorrow, after tomorrow, I think maximum 2 lectures more can come, max, because I think nothing will be left only to teach. We have done everything possible, huh? Okay, all right. So now tell me, what was the last question we completed? Question number 10. So the only two questions left were of swaps, or there is one more question left of option. Anyone remembers? Ninth is left. Okay. Chalo, everybody please read question number 9. Okay. So again, this is some foreign question only. Listen, the current yen per dollar spot rate is 123, which means $1 is equal to yen. 123 is the spot rate. 6-month calls with strike price of this and this. Okay, where dollar per yen, okay, is trading at a premium of cent. Oh my god, cent 0.015, which means it must be dollar 0.00015. I hope everybody is understanding. Okay, respectively. So what are the two K's? There is a K1 where 1 yen is equal to dollar 0.0083. There is a K2, 1 yen is equal to dollar 0.0087. The speculator is expecting a strong appreciation of the yen. Okay, he is bullish about this. Which strategy should he adopt to profit from this forecast? So now, as you know, option strategies actually is not a part of your syllabus. Even when I taught you option strategies in derivatives, you remember all this butterfly and all. I told you it's just we're learning it, but it's not finding any mention in the module. So this question also accordingly doesn't find much relevance in our syllabus, but I'll just quickly take you through it. Students, two calls are given, K1 and K2, and you are bullish. So then the strategy which comes is bull spread with calls. You're understanding? Bull spread with calls. This strategy will give you profit when the market is bullish. It goes upward, na? Then this strategy will give you profit. That is called as bull spread with calls. Everyone clear with this? You know what was the strategy? Bull spread with calls. Buy one call at K1 and sell one call at K2. K2 is the higher one, K1 is the lower one. So buy at K1, sell at K2. That strategy, students, will give you some profit loss. Let's see how it happens. So I will not waste much time. I'll quickly show you the solution and we'll go ahead. Students, first of all, tell me, if you go for this strategy, can I say you are buying premium? This is the premium you are paying now of K1, and K2 premium, can I say you are receiving? Do you realize this will result in net premium paid or net premium received? Take your time, take your time. Net premium paid or net premium received? Paid, because do you realize 0.02 is bigger than 0.015? All clear? So 9, just 1 minute, you are November 26. Just 1 minute. Yeah. So everybody please read my solution till here. Please read the solution till here. All clear till here? You are supposed to say yes or no something. Okay, okay. Then write it down till here. Okay. Write down till here. देखता हूँ. Done? So then when we were doing derivatives chapter, I had taught you something called as a relationship table. Okay. I will tell you what the relationship table is. See. Okay. There was, okay, I'm showing here calculation of net payoff. Now, students, you all understand one thing. Can I say there is gross payoff? Now, why two gross payoffs I have taken? Because one gross payoff will be from call number one gross payoff will be from call number two. This will be total gross payoff. Gross payoff minus premium paid. Can I say will give you net payoff? Everybody clear till here? Hello. Now, regarding relationship. See, when you see this row now, you will remember this chapter. See, do you realize that there is 1K at 83, 1K at 87? You know what 5 relationships can take place? One is S1 is relationship means relationship of S1 with K on due date. Can I say on due date S1 can be below K1, it can be K1, it can be between K1 and K2, it can be K2, it can be above K2, something like this. You remember we were doing in derivatives? Okay. Now everybody let us focus on the first K. The first K is K1 equal to 0.0083. Can I say here you are going to be holder? You are buying, na? Buy at the rate K1. Now students, did you understand that if K1 is this, then S1 below this, do you realize the option is out of money? And S1 equal to this also is irrelevant to them, add the money. And the moment S1 goes, right, the moment S1 goes above 0.083, all the three cases, can I say the payoff will be S1 minus K? You remember call, na? Hello. Payoff from a call option is S1 minus K. So you understood S1 minus K, S1 minus K. Hey, here also it is S1 minus K only, but because the S1 is also defined and the K is also defined, S1 minus K give me 0.0004. Everybody clear till here? Now students, let's go for writer. Can I say in a writer, the payoff is opposite. It is K minus S1. only if the option goes in the money. Can I say if the option is out of money or at the money, whether it is holder or writer, there is no action. Everyone clear? Students, here the K1 is 0.087. So do you realize till this case, 0.087 and below, everywhere do you realize the gross payoff will be 0.00000. Even at ATM it will be 0. But the moment S1 goes above K, do you realize for the writer there will be loss? What is the calculation? K minus S1, opposite. Everyone understood what I have done here? 0.0087 minus S1. Hello. Then can I say the total gross payoff will be A row plus B row. Everybody clear? A plus B. So I hope you understood what I have done here. This is the gross payoff. Any doubts still here? And then minus premium paid. Minus premium paid we have already calculated here. And that will give you the net payoff of all the different cases. Understood everything? If you all have understood, then you know what I'm going to do with you. Can you complete this table? Start. check the last answers, please. Okay, done everyone? Can we start? All right. So, in this question, they have asked you what is the break even rate? Now, break even rate means they're asking you at any given level of S1, will your net payoff become zero? So, please understand that in case 1, 2, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 4, and 5, can I say there is no scope for break even point because it is either a fixed loss of 0. or 4 times 5 or a fixed gain of 0.00035. Can I say the only area where there could be a break even is case 3? Everyone clear? So I'll write here break even point will be in case 3 and that will be S1 minus 0.00835. Can I say should be equal to 0? Therefore S1 should be 0.00835. Can I say if this is the S1, hello, then there is no profit, no loss. This is the only case. There is no other case. Okay. And those who remember, look at this. The chart now is like this. See, this is S1 level and this is net profit level. Do you realize this is how that bull spread looks like? Because if you see below a particular level there is fixed loss, above a particular level there is fixed gain. So you can see there is only one level of S1 where there will be no profit or loss, and that is 835. Everyone clear till here? Okay. So I'll remove this. Okay. Break even point, please copy. Done? Can I go ahead? There is one more thing that they're asking you. How much is the maximum possible profit? I think very simple answer. Max possible profit is 0.00035. Understood no? Max possible profit 0.00035. Everyone done? 0.00035. Everyone done? Chalo, so now I think only two questions are left which are based on currency swaps. So if you want, you can just give heading currency swaps. Maybe you could do like this. You can give heading to all that we did as module 1, currency options, and now we can do module 2, that is currency swaps. Module 2, currency swaps. Just in case you want to do, you can do. Question number 6. Question 6. पढ़ा? Done? Okay. Apple Inc. Apple Inc. A US based company wishes to lend $5 lakh to its Japanese subsidiary. At the same time, Toyota Motors, a Japan based company, is interested in making similar lending to its USA subsidiary. So, what is happening is USA wants to lend to Japan, but not to Japan. It wants to lend to its subsidiary in Japan. And Toyota, a Japanese company, wants to lend to its subsidiary in USA. The two parties are brought together by an investment bank for the purpose of making parallel loans. Understood what is happening? What is an intermediary saying? He's saying, Are see, tell me one thing. If Apple wants to lend to Japanese subsidiary, it should lend in dollars or it should lend in yen? Yen. Because can I say Japanese subsidiary will have nothing to do with dollars, na? They will need borrowing in yen. And Toyota, who wants to lend to its subsidiary in USA, will definitely lend in dollars. Everyone clear? So what is this intermediary saying? Instead of doing such a cross country calculation, rather than that, Apple, you help the child of Toyota in USA, and Toyota, you help the child of Apple in Japan. Everybody, are you all able to understand? So Apple says, okay, I will lend $5 lakh to the USA subsidiary of Toyota Motors for 4 years at the rate 13%. Story clear till here? Principal and interest are payable only at the end of 4th year with interest compounding annually. This language all understood. So basically every year this payment need not be done. Repayment one shot at the end of 4 years we will repay. We means Toyota subsidiary will repay. So Toyota is saying, thank you so much, you are helping my child, I will help your child. What is saying? Toyota Motors is saying, okay, I will lend the Japanese subsidiary of Apple. Everybody clear? 70 million yen for 4 years at the rate 10%. Now, students read this. Current exchange rate is 140 yen to dollar. Now tell me, are they both lending equivalent amounts? See, $5 lakh Apple is lending. Into 140, if you do 5 lakh into 140, I hope you realize you will get 7 crore. That is 70 million. So both are giving equal principal only, and they basically were telling you the same here only. No? I hope everyone is clear. The same amount, only currency is different. Everybody clear? Okay. And how is Japanese subsidiary supposed to pay? Again, the principal and interest are payable at the end. That same method. 4 years later, we'll pay one shot. However, the dollar is expected to decline. The dollar is expected to decline by 5 yen to the dollar per year over the next 4 years. What does this mean? That means 140 will become 135 in 1 year, 130 in second year, 125 in third year, and 120 at the end of fourth year. That is how it will decline. Everyone clear till here? Hello. Okay. Now, okay. So what I will do is first ask you to understand the chart. There is Apple in USA, there is Toyota in Japan. Correct? No? There is Toyota subsidiary here, and then there is Apple subsidiary here. Everyone clear? Now, with the black, I am going to now show principal. Can I say Apple is lending principal here? Toyota is lending principal here. Everybody clear? No? Hello? Everyone clear? Okay. And of course, Toyota will then pay interest. Apple will pay interest. Everyone clear? Okay. Now interest plus principal, everything. So what are they saying? They are saying that if these expectations prove to be correct, what will be the dollar equivalent of principal and interest payment to Toyota Motors at the end of 4 years? They are asking after 4 years, listen carefully, after 4 years, when, who has to pay? Apple has to pay to Toyota. Toyota also has to pay to Apple. We'll talk about that later. But if when Apple has to pay to Toyota, I'm talking of this movement here. Everybody clear? When Apple has to pay to Toyota, they are asking what will be the dollar equivalent of everything you pay. Now, do you people understand that first calculation that we will do has to be in yen only, because Toyota, do you realize, has lent to Apple subsidiary in yen. So the repayment to Toyota also will be in yen only. So everybody take your calculators. Okay, can I start please? Okay, take 70 on Kelsey. Do you realize this is the loan? This is the loan that who has given to whom? Toyota has given to Apple subsidiary for 4 years at the rate 10%. One shot we have to repay back. So can I say it will be plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%, or you can do 1.1 raised to 4 into 70. Everybody clear? 1.1 raised to 4 into 70. Can you please tell me? 102.487 million yen. I hope everybody understood. 102.487 million yen. Who has to pay to whom? Apple subsidiary has to pay to Toyota. Hey, they are asking you what is the dollar equivalent to it. Hey, dollar equivalent, don't multiply by 140. Huh? Wait. First of all, 140 also is wrong because I hope you remember this will become 120 na by then in 4 years. We discussed 5 it is reducing. So you will have to do what? Tell me, you'll have to multiply by 120 or divide by 120? Divide by 120. Everybody clear na? So this n divided by 120 gives you how much, please? And whatever number you got, you have it is in million, no? Hello. So multiply by 10 lakh, if I'm not wrong. Multiply by 10 lakh, you will get the final answer. 8 lakh 54,058 somewhere, or basically 8.54 lakh. 8.54 lakh. Who has to pay to whom? Apple has to pay to Toyota. Okay. So students, check the black writing, please. It is not required, but just check once. Make yourself very clear who is doing what and from where. Ready, everyone? Okay. So understood. Now if you have understood, please refer to my notes till 0.854 million. We just now got that now. Understood, everyone? Clear with this? Hello. Okay, so please copy. You want to copy this black thing also? Okay, thank you. Everyone done? Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Students, point number 2, try on your own. In rough. Point number B. Point number B, try on your own in rough. All done? So, what are they asking you in point number B? They are asking you what total dollars will Apple Inc. receive at the end of 4 years from the payment of principal and interest on its loan by the US subsidiary of Toyota Motors. So students, Apple will receive something. Here. Look at this. Do you realize Apple will be receiving something? Apple will receive from the US subsidiary of Toyota Motors. Hello, everyone clear? Now, can you please tell me how much is Toyota Motors supposed to lend back? Now, Toyota Motors, how much loan we have given? $5 lakh now. 5 lakh into 1.13 raised to 4, or basically on calculator 1.13 raised to 4 into 5 lakh. Don't do 5 lakh into 1.13 raised to 4. US economy will crash. Okay, everyone clear? Now tell me how much is that answer coming to? 8 lakh 15,237, something like that. Okay, so yeah, so I have also got 0.815 million. Please copy till here. Please copy. I have we earlier answer I have put hello. You can either put full number or you can put in lakhs or as I have done in millions. Point number B, please. Hmm? Can I go ahead? Okay. Next, they are saying which party is better off with this loan arrangement. Now, students, do you realize that who is paying how much? See, do you realize Apple has to pay $0.854 million? Apple will receive 0.815. Am I doing something wrong? Just 1 minute. Huh? Yeah, Apple will receive $815 million, correct? No, so Apple is not better off basically. Do you realize Apple has to pay 854, it receives 815. Net, can I say it is paying? On the other hand, can I say Toyota Motors is net receiving? Hello, everyone clear? So do you realize Toyota Motor net receives interest? It is better off in this agreement. Please copy point number C till here. You can also write actually net interest calculation. Everyone done till here? Hello, hello, hello. Can I go ahead? Okay. So now they are saying what would happen if the yen did not change in value? First of all, tell me in which point it will get affected, A or B? If yen does not change in value, A. So now go to point number A, please check your calculation. Do you realize that if yen did not change in value, please check my calculation till here. Instead of dividing by 120, we will now divide by 140. Do you realize dollar payable by Apple will become 0.732? Hello? Do you realize therefore net dollar received by Apple, can I say point B answer is not going to change. That 815 it will continue to receive. 732, do you realize it will pay? So the net dollar it will receive is this much. In this case, Apple will be better off. Everyone clear? Please finish. AFM, how many notebooks? 6. 4. After portfolio. कितना है? 4. ओ समझा. किती? 3. Okay, everyone ready? Chalo. So everyone understood? Chalo. So let's go to the next question. Last question of this chapter. And this question is of ICEI. Sixth was not of ICEI. Seventh is of ICEI on currency swaps. Please read it carefully. Question number 7. पढ़ा? Question 7. क्या बोलते हैं देखो. Ready? A and B intend to borrow 2 lakh and 2 lakh in yen respectively. तो ये थोड़ा पढ़ने में थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा है. 2 lakh and 2 lakh in yen respectively मतलब क्या? Can we start, everyone? Okay. So question number 7. Just 1 minute. All right. So question 7. A INC and B INC intend to borrow 2 lakh and 2 lakh in yen respectively. Now it sounds little weird. What is this 2 lakh and 2 lakh in yen respectively? So students, it means that A wants to borrow 2 lakh dollars. B wants to borrow yen equivalent to 2 lakh dollars. Now that will be something more. Everyone clear, na? How much yen we will have to check. So A wants to borrow in dollars. B wants to borrow in yen for a time horizon of 1 year. Prevalent interest rates are as follows. So all this is given. Prevalent exchange rate, can I say, is $1 equal to yen 120, which means if this is 2 lakh, this, can I say, the other party would be wanting to borrow 240 lakh. Everybody clear? 2 lakh into 120. Did I make sense? Hello? Okay. Hello? Okay. They entered into a currency swap under which it is agreed that B will pay A at 1% over the yen loan interest rate, which the latter will have to pay as a result of the agreed currency swap, whereas A will reimburse interest to B only to the extent of 9%. So students, now something they have given. So I am writing here bank. I am writing here bank. I am writing here A. I am writing here B. Students, listen. A will borrow something from here. B will borrow something from here. A will lend something here. B will lend something here. Are you all there? Do you realize A will have to pay some interest here? B will have to pay some interest here. A is lending to B, no? So B has to pay some interest to A. A is borrowing from B, no? A will have to pay some interest to B. So I am waiting. You have to read the question and in rough, set the swap structure. Create this structure by reading the question. Think about how the structure is. Once that is done, question is over. Nothing great. Start. In rough, huh? Rough. Don't do it in fair. Do it carefully. And black and red, everything I need. Huh? I need the principal, who is doing what, I need the interest rates, everything. So okay, so what are they saying? Look here, B will pay A 1% over the yen interest rate which A will have to pay as a result of the swap. Now this is where everything lies. Do you realize here there is the hint that A has borrowed from its bank in yen? I hope everybody is clear. A has borrowed from its bank in yen. Okay, and that yen, can I say it is lending to B under the swap? I'll show it to you how. See, here only it is. A has borrowed yen from its bank, and that yen, can I say it is lending to B? Everyone clear? Now students, B is saying what? That okay, I will give you interest. You know how much interest B will give A? 1% over the yen loan interest. Okay, so A was able to borrow loan of yen at the rate 5% now from its bank. Just 1 minute. Everyone clear? A was able to borrow at the rate 5% from its bank. Can I say B is going to give 6% to A? Everyone clear till here? Hello. So tell me, if A is going to be borrowing yen and giving to B, what will B be doing from its bank? Borrowing in dollar. Everybody clear now? Borrowing in dollar and lending to A. Everyone clear? Borrowing in dollar and lending to A. Hey, B will borrow dollar at which rate? B will borrow dollar at 10%. Everybody clear? B will borrow dollar at 10%. So then when it borrows at 10 and lends it to A, what is A saying? A is saying I will reimburse to B only to the extent of 9%. So can I say A is saying I'll give you 9% only. Is the story clear? Hello? Okay. So question number 7, I've made this structure. Read it carefully please. And with numbers, because I hope you realize the yen is 240 lakh and the dollar is 2 lakhs. Check all numbers please. Here I have done like this. B is borrowing and lending here. A is borrowing and lending here. Everyone clear? In my earlier rough one, this part was down and this part was up. I hope you realize, doesn't matter. Okay. All clear? Okay. So copy this and keep, then I'll tell you what next to do. Acha, 1 minute. Can you tell me A is effectively borrowing what? Dollar or yen? Take your time. A is effectively borrowing dollar, because can I say there is a borrowing yen, there is a lending yen, that cancels off, na? What effectively borrowing is dollar. B is borrowing dollar and lending dollar, cancels off. Effectively, can I say borrowing yen? And this is exactly what was told to you in the first line of the question, that A wants to borrow in dollar and B wants to borrow in yen. In case you all remember interest rate risk management, I had told you, enter the swap to fulfill your desire. You remember that? You can also think like, enter the swap to do what you want. So A says, I want to borrow dollar. I'm sorry. A says, I want to borrow dollars. So can you see, enter the swap to borrow dollar. B says, I want to borrow yen. Okay. So can you see, here only you can set it like that also. And then automatically these become balancing figures. Well, many of you have done like that only. Okay. Start. ठीक है, देखता हूँ. the drawing complete? Okay, done everyone. Thank you very much. Now, what are they asking? They are asking quantify the gain or loss resulting from the swap. Now I will teach it to you. Please everyone listen. I want to talk to you about A. Listen, now everyone ready? I want to know effectively how much is A paying interest effectively. Can you tell me why final answer of A should be in yen or should be in dollar? My final answer of A, can I say, should be in dollar? Everyone clear? समझ रहे? Hello, everyone there? Why? Because A is effectively borrowing dollars. Okay. So, take your calculators and let us see what all happens in A's life. Can I say, first of all, it will pay 2 crore 40 lakh into 5%. Everyone please. 2 crore 40 lakh into 5%. Hello, everyone there? 2 crore 40 lakh into 5%. This is what it will pay. This answer that you got is in dollar or is it in yen? It is in yen, correct? No? So, I want to, however, know for a effective dollar calculation. So, tell me what should I divide it by? So they are saying that the rate today also is 120 and later on also it will remain 120 only. So, you divide by 120 please. How much you're getting? $10,000. Students, press M minus on it. Hey, okay, M minus, no problem. M minus. Everyone clear? So this is the dollar that that A is effectively paying to its bank. Now from the swap, can I say, from the swap it will be receiving something. Am I making sense? From the swap it will be receiving something. So please do 2 crore 40 lakh into 6%. 2 crore 40 lakh into 6%, and whatever answer you got divide by 120. 12,000. Everyone there? Whatever answer you got divide by 12,000. I divide by 120. How much you're getting? 12,000. Can I say that will be M plus you're receiving? Hello. And then can I say 2 lakh into 9%? That is anyways in dollars. Hello. M minus MRC. How much are you getting? 16,000. Do you realize effectively company A is paying $16,000 on an effective net loan of $2 lakh. So 16,000 divided by 2 lakh into 100 comes to 8%, which means effectively A is borrowing $2 lakh at the rate 8%. If it wouldn't have done all this swap, can I say it would have been able to borrow dollar at 9%. There is a 1% gain that A enjoys on a $2 lakh loan. $2,000 loan, $2,000 therefore is the opportunity gain. Everyone understood what I'm doing? Now, this type of thing was there in interest rate risk management chapter, but there no, we were asked to create the swap. If you remember, split the gain in 1:1 ratio and all that. There is to be a swap dealer commission. Weak companies sitting on all the gain, it pays to the strong something like that. You remember in interest? Here they have created the swap and they are asking you check whether there is any gain or loss. we found a gain of 1%, that is $2,000. Okay, so I have written my solution here. Okay, please check. I don't know whether you remember interest rate risk management. We used to do this: interest paid to bank, interest paid under swap, interest received from swap, something like that. Remember? And then, so there were two yen things which I net off and I got this, and that net amount I directly converted to 120. You understood what I did, no? Because at one place there was a yen payment at the rate 5%. At one place there was a yen receipt at the rate 6%. I netted off and I then one shot converted it, and effectively I got $16,000 only, which is effectively 8%. Then see what ICAI is writing. AINC used $2 lakh and net cost is 16,000, that is 8%. If it had not opted for swap agreement, borrowing cost would have been 9%. Thus, there is a saving of 1%. Everybody clear till here? Okay, please copy this. Calculation of final interest, A Limited. Once you are done for A Limited, na, replicate this for B Limited. Come on. And try using ICAI language at the end. Here also, na, they would have otherwise got the loan at 8%, but because of the swap, they are getting it at 7%. Everybody done? Okay, so can I go ahead, please? Still writing. You all understood now how to do it? Okay, done everyone? Okay, so with that we finish the chapter currency options and swaps. Now there is in currency swap one model that I have created. You don't need to study it right now. At your leisure time, whenever I'll give you the notes, just read it once. But there is one rule. You have to read it only after interest rate swaps is completed revising. So when you complete in interest rate swaps, no, there was one point called as comparative rate argument or comparative rate advantage, something like that. You remember? So CRA. Once you complete reading CRA, only then you should read the notes that I will give you. Till that time, if you read it now, you will not understand anything. You have to complete CRA first and then read. Okay. All right. So we have completed the discussion of this chapter. We will now start Naveen chapter, that is international financial management. This is the last frontier of okay the of AFM subject, last chapter. But thankfully there is nothing new again. You know everything. Only seven sums are there. Let's knock it off. Chalo. Okay.